Let's bring on board our technical analysts for today as well. We have Naresh Madani as well as Kunal Botra joining in with us as well. A very good morning, gentlemen, to both of you all as well. And Kunal, let's start with you. How are you looking at the day coming in today? This market side has been somewhat in this range. What should we be doing today? How is it looking like? We do have expiries coming in as well.
Well, yeah, good morning. So I'm expecting more or less the same reaction from the indices over the last couple of days. What we've seen, mild bit of turbulence on an intraday basis, but nothing major when we look at this in terms of critical change of trend or direction for the index, both the Nifty as well as Bank Nifty. We are still floating comfortably above the key support levels for both the indices. The rotation is one of the key reasons why the markets have been a lot more volatile, because you've seen emergence of new sectors or the underperforming sectors rather, like the private sector banking lot, I think being a lot more stronger this time around, and the erstwhile PSU stocks which have been looking extremely charged up. These are the spaces where you've seen some profit booking or correction creeping in. So I think it's just a mix of rotation which is keeping the markets as well as the traders a lot more busy. But I believe net it doesn't have any major impact in terms of the direction change for the index, at least on the downside. So would maintain the positive bias and expecting that even if you have a 100 point, 150 point kind of a dip on intraday basis on the Nifty, that should be taken as a good buying opportunity for an intraday trader.
Okay, the dip should be used as an buying opportunity. But Kunal, I was just looking at the rollover data, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's on the lower side, right? Nifty rollovers is just 55%, Bank Nifty is 44%. I know it's a day ahead of expiry. Usually our numbers are higher. What does it tell you about March, if at all? Will it continue to be sideways? What does history tell you about March series?
I think we had a similar kind of a reaction from the rollovers. I think in the December series, if I'm not wrong, T-2 is where the numbers were a bit more lower. But then, the rollovers, they tend to pick up on the last or the final day of the expiry. So I think probably we'll have to wait out for another 2 days for the rollovers to really complete, because that will give us a clear picture. But yeah, I think traders who have been holding on to few specific positions on the short side for a few individual stocks, and if those counters have reversed and have shown a lot of promise, then the rollovers would tend to drop there. So I'm pretty much of the opinion that maybe the private sector banking lot, where there was huge amount of shorting over the last 3-4 expiries, I think that's one space where you would definitely see some sort of decrease in rollovers as well as unwinding of short rollovers.
Okay, point taken. So that's a view coming in. Wait for a couple more days and then you'll get a better picture. Don't make those prejudices too soon. But Naresh, what's your view on the market? Very, very sideways. Continues to be a bit of a churn of just 3-4 names at the index level. Anything you believe could likely change there, or it's going to be the same?
So it's not just the index. For the last 10 days, even the mid cap and the small cap indices have been flat. So it's been almost 10 days. We've not seen any major price action anywhere. So we wait for some indications of some breakout. We are seeing small moves across the board in different rotational, say, consumer durable names have done well. In some places, individual stocks have done well, but the momentum is still lacking on either side. So for now, because the earlier trend was up, the bias remains positive, but the momentum is still not ready to pick up. We are not seeing any of the heavyweights actually show any momentum. So once we do that, maybe we can get into, say, a different style of trading. As of now, it is to be very selective and trade on a lower size.